Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. In the morning, I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. Turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy.
Alrighty, we are back at you with the second to last game of the day, and we're going to be playing Crow Country with RJ as the runner and Siglins as the commentator. So, yeah, gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you. Like he said, my name is RJ, and I'm here with my pal Seglance. Say hello, sir.
Hello, it is me, Seglance.
Very good. Great. Fantastic. Like it said, I'm going to be running Crow Country today. I'm going to be running a category called Any Percent Restricted Murder of Crows. And even though that's a mouthful, all that really means is that I will be doing a essentially glitchless run. There's a few little tricks that we'll do here that are like minor glitches, I guess. But it's an any percent glitchless run on the game's hardest difficulty. So time is going to start when I click yes here. So I'll give you a 3 count for that if we're ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. So when you start this game, it goes right into a cutscene that we're going to be skipping. So there'll be a little bit of a pause here before we actually start running. And while we're kind of just doing some getting the run going, the differences between the Murder of Crows difficulty versus the normal survival horror difficulty is that enemies are more aggressive and resources are more scarce on the map. So we'll be trying to pick up anything we can as we go along. Right there, we're picking up a clip of ammo. We hopefully won't need too much, but we do need some. And I'm going to be grabbing this health pack here. Luckily, it's a large health pack, which is nice. It can be a small one. Oop. I got double input there.
How does that happen?
I don't know. It's a weird thing. It could be something with controller. But anyway, so we come down here after doing those. We do a couple of puzzles right away. This puzzle generally needs you to turn valves and hit a lever when the pressure is at the right place. But if you just shoot the puzzle where you know you need to shoot it anyway, you could skip all of that. And the code to get down there is under our good friend Arthur, but we're never going to talk to him. Luckily, we don't need to. And first, big dodge. Probably won't look like much. This is going to be weird, actually. I'm going to run all the way around and be safe.
Good idea.
So, yeah, I'm looking for how he's stepping towards me there, and I was a little slow with one of the movements. So I had to kind of just kite him a little more while the gate actually opened. Anyway, here we come right into our second puzzle right away, and instead of doing it normally, we're just gonna... Oop, forgot to reload. Shoot it. And grab some gasoline for later. Just kidding, we can't leave. There's a boss here. Waiting 3 steps, and then pulling the gate to crush him with it. He's dead. Nice strategy. So one of the benefits of the enemies moving faster is that that guy gets out of the way a lot quicker than he does on the survival horror run. Grab another gasoline. A lot of stuff happens right away, so just hang tight. We'll ease into this, I promise. Here's another puzzle. Grabbing a crank handle. So we have 2 key items. We have the bronze key and we have the crank handle. And we get to meet our first real NPC here. This is Julie. She is an attorney for a family of a girl who got hurt in the park 2 years ago. Mara is also here looking for the owner, Edward Crow, to kind of investigate the same thing. There we go. Now we're gonna run back through the crypt. And this next little section here is probably one of the most annoying dodges in the game. Hopefully we get lucky. Let's see.
Oh, he was right on top of you last time and didn't do anything.
He didn't do it again.
He's just hanging
Blessed.
Out. He doesn't want to do anything today.
I wish it worked like that every single time. But it doesn't. More often than not, we do get hit there. So blessed that we didn't get hit. Another big difference about Murder of Crows versus survival horror is once you hit injured status in her health, she starts to walk. She can't actually run anymore. So taking damage is very brutal in this run, period. Doing good so far. But once we take 2 hits, essentially, that is when she will start walking. So if at any point in time we take 2 hits and don't have any health, we're gonna be in trouble. I'm just gonna run around that guy. That dodge has been scaring me lately. Usually you can run to the inside of him, but sorry, just trying to get this going. Usually you can run inside that guy, but I've been getting hit a couple of times, and you know, little short time loss just to take a slightly safer route. Ooh, we're going way out of the way.
Pushing him out the way.
Grabbing a chain, just another key item that we'll use for a puzzle coming up shortly. Running right across to another section. So I prefer to just like kind of run at the things I know where they are and not really rotate the camera too much, because I'm playing on a controller, so rotating the camera while I'm playing is actually kind of tough. So I kind of have learned to just do the run without having to rotate it too much. There is a little bit of tech, like if you're aiming into door transitions and whatnot, she'll actually be pointing the way you're aiming, and I'll use that to my advantage in a couple of places. Just need this to start. Only have 1 health. Don't hit me, man. So if we're holding 2 health items at that point, the crates and jars in this game are randomized with what's inside of them at any given point in time. And if you have too much of something, you won't get that item out of it. So I was just making sure I didn't have 2 healing items already. Here we go, dodging long man again. Good try, buddy. He whiffed.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, you usually, if he's actually going to take a swing at you, you're generally pretty close to getting hit. But you can dodge it still like that. And here we go into Witchwood. This is like a hedge maze with these pillars that we're going to hit a bunch of times. Shoot some chandeliers. There's a lot of random traps that start popping up as you go through this. Run in random places. This place has 2 chandeliers that we're going to shoot. Another one coming up right now. An interesting glitch in this game, if you open up your inventory at the right time, as something is about to hit you, you won't actually take damage, but that is not allowed in this category. And then on our way out of this, we grab the trident, which is another key item for us, and we're gonna grab a grenade as we leave. We'll be collecting 3 of them throughout the game for the final boss. So hopefully I don't forget them, or else my life is gonna be in big time trouble when we get to the final boss. If we get there. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. But now that we have the trident, we can make our way into the next area.
Should pick up that phone.
Should I answer the phone? You want to know who it is?
Yeah, it's ringing. Yeah.
I don't want to know who it is.
Well,
We're just gonna crank this gate open with her arm doing whatever
look
it's
at her
doing.
arm. It's like
Look, it's going through her
90s
face.
action figures.
And then it debates us. It's like, just kidding. Hopefully I don't get poisoned here. I don't know what the deal is with this game lately. Oh my god.
You almost got stuck.
I
in
almost got
Valkyrie,
stuck in poisoned again. But anyway, here, we're about to talk to a character named Marv. Watch his face as we talk to him. It just like slides off. Because in this game, we're allowed to use an auto masher for the dialogue. That is why it is going so fast. And apparently the words just fly so fast out of his mouth that his whole head falls off. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Right, here's the... For this puzzle to actually work, we need the trident on us. And we have to shoot those statues so that they're looking at us. And then that keypad's a nice, easy 1, 2, 3, 4 puzzle. Sometimes you could get lucky with the Loch Ness monsters there, and they'll actually... One of them will already be looking at you. But we weren't lucky this time. Here we go. Here's the biggest RNG section of the entire game, the arcade puzzle. So for this puzzle to work, we need to get a certain amount of points. Oh, I'm gonna not get that one. I tried to get both of them, but... we need to get a certain amount of points in each puzzle. And, oh, that's good luck. To get the key item we need, tallest building. Good luck here. First answer. All right, now here's the big RNG part of it.
Yeah,
the fish
it's
game.
Turning around right now. Oh no, there it is.
We need to shoot 8 fish, but sometimes they can either look like the little orange one, the pink one we just shot, or these skulls. And these skulls, when you're like really waiting for a big pink one to come out, they really do kind of look similar until they're fully on the screen. So we're just hoping for good luck to see a lot of fish. We've seen a lot of skulls, but overall, the arcade has been pretty good. We just need one more fish. And after you hit all of the right scores in the puzzle, you'll get the data disc, and we're out of here. What's a speedrun if it doesn't have like a little chunky RNG section, right? Every good speedrun needs some randomness.
That was one of the cleanest arcades I think I've seen you get, too, so...
Oh, we missed. All right. Here we go. We're about to actually run all the way back to the parking lot right now. Yeah, overall, that arcade was actually pretty good. We will most likely take a hit in this next area. This puddle guy on the ground is, like, impossible to dodge. I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's our first hit since doing the double health pack, so I'm not super worried about it. Here we go. We're about to get the Zoomy shoes, and you'll see why they're called the Zoomy shoes, although they're actually called the running boots. We're about to run real fast for the rest of the speed run. So fast that guy didn't even get up in time.
Looks like you pushed him, too.
Yeah, I did, just to make him feel bad. Said, look how fast I am, pal. You'll never be this fast. All right, and we're going to... So that's one secret item is the running shoes. We're actually going to grab another one in here as well. Because it'll help us... Sorry, I don't want to mess up the puzzle. This item will help us skip a lot of backtracking that we would have to do to solve a different puzzle later. So we grab a flamethrower. The only 2 secret items we're going to grab in this whole run. We go back into the water area. This is also a sketchy dodge sometimes. I got poisoned. That's bad. So we're actually going to run up here and grab this. And we'll just use this right now. It's fine. I am throwing. That's okay. I haven't ever had to like do that with enemies. Oh, we're not. Okay, we're not run or walking yet, so that's good. Need to take a second and get reoriented with the game because I usually don't have to run through all of that backwards. Luckily, so a weird thing about this game is the damage we take is variable. So even though 2 hits will most likely put us into injured status, sometimes 2 hits doesn't. And we were a little fortunate there. And it's probably because it was the little pile guys on the ground and not like an actual enemy smacking us. Here's another puzzle where if you wanted to find the solution, you'd have to look at the tapes and use the calendar. Hey. I didn't actually talk to it. Look at the calendars to the left to get the right answer. But we don't need to do that because luckily the puzzles don't randomize from run to run. And now that we did that puzzle, we have access to the elevators, which gives us access to the underground. which is just a whole other section. I probably could have grabbed that health there, but we'll get a different one later if we need it. Another thing, if we wanted the key to this door, we would just kill that big guy that popped out, but we already know it. We're smarties. We're big smarty pantses. And anyway, so we shot the crate before we ran into that room so we could just run casually past the guy on our way back. We'll spend a little bit of time in the underground before we go back up. But here we go. On the right there, there's a thing on the ground there. That's another can of gasoline that we need. Oh my god. That's okay.
It's not great.
No, that kind of stinks, but it's all right. There's plenty of health for us to grab. Oh my god, we're getting stuck on the generator pieces. We need to shoot that generator so we can get into Crow's office. It is electrified otherwise. So we're just doing it ahead of time. It's no big deal. We're about to grab another health pack, and then there's another health pack in Crow's office. And I kind of made a little blunder here. I should have been aiming my gun going up this elevator, but I wasn't. It's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of an efficiency thing. So we're gonna shoot, reload, shoot, and burn this head. So normally, or another way to do this puzzle is getting like acid and putting it into the water system and having it drip on the head to get the key. But if you have a flamethrower and enough gasoline, you can just get it that way, which is a lot faster. You missed. Nice. All right, big health pack. Nice. Okay, good. So if you're quick enough, none of these enemies will actually act fast enough to get you. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a safety health pack from over here just to be safe. Because I've had a little bit of a faux pas going on in the last couple of sections.
Right,
So this floor puzzle, all right.
Hey.
We just want to make sure we actually hit all of the floor puzzles, because if we don't,
You didn't even need my help on this one.
there it is. Because if you don't hit the correct floor pads to open that door and you let that guy go, you're stuck in here. You cannot get out. He will keep stepping on the floor pads. You either have to kill him or meet your fate, and killing him basically just isn't an option for us. So making sure you do that floor pad, and sometimes that first number floor pad is a little finicky. Nice. Didn't swing at us. He was just like, hey, give me a hug, but didn't follow through with it. So far, so good. We're just unlocking more doors for puzzles later and things like that. We had already shot the crate here, so we could just run past this guy. Nice. The speed shoes really make this quite fun to do. We have another puzzle here to open a door we haven't actually even looked at yet. I don't remember what the actual number is. I just know that's the I just know that's the inputs you need. I ran back into the door by mistake. Run up, wiggle, so we don't get stuck on the drawer.
64 or something, I think?
I forget what the total number is, but there's a couple of ways to actually solve it, and I think that one is just the fastest input way of doing it. You could also do like 2, 3, 2, 3 on the things that'll open it. So there was a crate in there that was making some noises. We're just going to ignore it for just a sec while we go open this door with the gold key we got. This gives us access to this boat ride control room, but we're just going in and leaving because all we need to do is come in here for a sec to trigger our ability to ask Julie to help us out in the puzzle, but we haven't even seen Julie yet. Well, that's because she's in this crate. So just a little sequencing to be as efficient as possible. We get her out of this crate and talk to her, and she's like, if you need help with anything, just let me know. And then we're like, well, actually, come work this boat for me. So really, Julie is a legend.
Jack of all trades, Julie.
Yeah, she's an attorney / boat operator. Nice. Good clean movement there. Here we go. Go on the boat ride. I'm actually just going to go ahead and grab this while it's here. And get into the middle lane. You have to sit in the middle lane or she won't like let Julie drive us. There's Julie with the little sailor's hat on. What a queen. Another little puzzle here. We just need to find the right mermaid. There's going to be 4 mermaids here. Whale doesn't matter, but he's here. Just a goofy little guy. We want the 3rd mermaid. We get this battery. There's a lever there. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I don't really like rotating the camera because it's just slower for me playing on controller. We must have decent amount of healing. That's like a healing check there is that little jar on the ground. If it doesn't have any healing in it, it's because I have enough. This room is kind of a pain now. Let's see if we can get the dodge here. I'm stuck. Whoa, we didn't get hit though. And we didn't take any damage, so that was actually really sick. I wonder what I got stuck on. I think there's like a protruding like pipe there. Still workshopping that dodge a little bit, but I just recently realized that there's like spike traps on the floor of that room. I'm kind of embarrassed that I have like hundreds of attempts in this game and did not realize that they put traps down in there. I thought there was just enemies that were getting me. But anyway, this is probably the worst hallway in the game, but let's see if we can make it work. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yes, he died too. Great. So there's a puddle there and a spindle in the back of the room. A lot of the times the spindle doesn't actually die when you're shooting the puddle or like with the exploding barrel. But anyway, so we got the battery. We need to charge it for something later. And a funny thing about this puzzle is once the battery is charged, we actually don't need to pick it back up. We could just leave it here. And it'll just be in our inventory charged. It's pretty cool. Let's wait for the lasers. We probably, honestly, with the amount of healing we had, probably could have tanked a hit of that and then just healed, but I'd rather play it safe because we're about to go to the actual worst room of the game. We're cruising right through this. We're vastly coming towards the end, but we do have arguably the hardest room in the game coming up. Oh, we got to backtrack. Whoop, forgot to turn my camera. Back in we go. Whoa!
I guess while we're running back and forth, did you get all 3 of your grenades?
Man, I hope so. Because if we didn't, there's really nothing I can do about it now. Anyway, so remember the panel we shot right at the beginning of the run? Probably not, but that was just for this moment here because it's already open. So we're going to spin the crow around so we can put the battery in it. Spin him back around. And then send him on his merry way. She actually has really good dialogue here. I don't know why, but I love it. She's like, just like that, he walked out of my life. True. All right, so during this elevator ride down into the worst room in the entire game, I am going to fire all of the remaining bullets I have because we want to have no bullets for a puzzle coming up. Good dodging. So we just need to hit a bunch of stuff here. Good. That's about as clean as the room it could go. So if we don't have any bullets when we come into this room, all of the gates will just be down. Normally you have to shoot these lanterns in a way that'll lower the gates you want and whatnot, but the game has like a little bit of a way of not making you have to backtrack for ammo just to solve it. See you later, Marv. Sorry, the dialogue goes so fast. He's coming to threaten us, but Julie's like, nope, here's a vent grate, buddy.
Wait, who was that guy on the floor in the last room?
Oh, that was, don't worry about him.
No.
He's a guy you could talk to a couple of times throughout the game, but we never actually go to the places he is at any point in time. So we're gonna take that pool is a free heal for us. We're just gonna, why not take it? And something that the developers added in here, they added the ability to slide down this ladder instead of this slow climb down. So instead of it taking about like 45, 50 seconds, we can slide down here in a couple of seconds. The developers of this game, Adam and Tom, they are truly some of the good ones. They have been nothing but nice to us in the speedrun community. Even going as far as to join our Discord and work with us on problems. But we are on our way to the final boss of this run already. We're just gonna collect some ammo. Yeah, that whole big ladder is like a snaky bit. Hey, here's Edward Crow. He's in his underwear for whatever reason. I mean, just I guess for flavor of how gross he looks because he's infected just like everyone else. And I'm not gonna get into too much of the game story here because I suggest that everybody just play it themselves if they've never played it. And this is a big old bomb drop. So he offers to hand us a letter. I declined to pick it up. I feel like how are we not at full health? Okay, we have all 3 bullets. We reload our gun. I'm gonna try and get the quick kill here. It's a little harder than it seems. I just need to work on the timing a little more. Oh, I might be a little late. Yeah, oh wow. I missed a lot of those. Ow. Oh, we just have to shoot him. We'll have to shoot him until we keep getting ammo. Oh my god. So how this hopefully works, we have plenty of healing, we'll be fine, is that you're supposed to hit him with all 3 grenades and it only takes a couple more bullets to kill him. But unfortunately, we are getting beat a little bit. I scuffed the grenade throwing. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way of just shooting him in the face a ton. Oh, come on, man, leave me alone. Come on. There we go. I need another thing of bullets here because we still have to shoot him one more time. But luckily, I don't want to talk to you. Stop. Get away from me. Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up, man. All right. So time is coming up as soon as we accept to take the vials here, which should be, I'll take it slow. It'll be in, because I could just hold the turbo and be done with it. Time is in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, that was something. We scuffed a little bit of the middle there, and that last fight was truly horrendous, but me overcompensating with tons of heals ended up being a good thing in the end.
Oh yeah. That's such a nice, cute, entertaining speedrun.
Yeah, very quick. Still has its moments of suspense and whatnot, but yeah, it's a good run. If you're ever interested, please reach out. We got a good community.
Well, yeah, if you guys have any last shout outs or anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, just shouting out the Crow Country community. We do have our own Discord that you can find on the speedrun.com page. And like I said, the shout outs to the developers, Adam and Tom. They are like truly fantastic. Been nothing but nice to us, working on problems with us. Like currently one of the issues, they're helping us fix our auto splitter. So shouts out to them for not only making a great game, but just being really involved with the communities that are loving their game. And shout outs to Seglance for keeping me company. He doesn't actually run the game yet, but he's a true pal.
Eventually, I'll do it.
I wrote up notes, so now's your time.
It's true. Good game, RJ. That was a pretty decent run.
Yeah, it was pretty good until the middle there, but that's all right.
Very nice indeed. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me as well. This has been a fantastic event. I know we only have one more game left, but I hope everybody sticks around for it because I'm sure it's going to be a banger.
Hell yeah, that's appreciated. We will be right back with you with Nightmare Cart right after this transition.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA, I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me.
I'm so divided, starstruck, but haters got some indecisive. I'm over fighting, I just can't wake up cold and sleep alone. This boy's some trouble. When he's around, my problems seem like double. His stupid eyes put me on ice, so no, no. Don't slow me down, don't wanna do this solo.
Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. I can't help myself, you're a drug to me. I just can't get enough. I know this is love, so come close to me while we're still young. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, 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 touch me. Hey, pretty baby, am I in your way? 'Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay.